Hey everybody, my name is Ashley. I have lost 140 pounds. I'm a Beachbody coach, and what a lot of you may or may not know is that I lost all of that weight before I ever even used a Beachbody product. And so the last few days I've gotten questions about that, and so I just thought I would make a video to address it all. Bear with me, it might be 712 minutes long, and if so, I'm sorry, but I got a lot to say, so I'll try to keep it fast. Okay, so I was 19 years old. I weighed just about 300 pounds. I was a size 28 in women's, and I decided enough was enough. Ashley, this is bullshit. Like, you are killing yourself with food. And so, I decided I was going to change. I didn't have a clue how to lose weight. I didn't know anything about fat or calories or counting or how many calories you should have a day or anything like that. And at this time, Weight Watchers was coming to my hometown, and so I decided to give it a try. And the whole thing with Weight Watchers is you get X amount of points, and then you can use them to eat whatever you want throughout the day as long as you don't go over your points. And it is a great concept, but here's the thing. I lost 100 pounds. Yes, I lost 100 pounds. And I did that eating 100-calorie snack packs and drinking diet soda like it was water because they were 1 point or 0 points or free or whatever. Like, the closer I got to my goal, I was starving because I wasn't eating anything substantial. How many of you have eaten a 100-calorie snack pack of cookies and been like, oh man, am I full? That really hit the spot. Duh, never, because it doesn't happen. Those things aren't filling. They're empty calories, really. And so, after my son was born, that's when I was like, Ashley, you have got to get a handle on this. Because back when I did Weight Watchers before him, and my coach Joey can totally attest to this because we were in hair school together, there were times that I would eat a 1 point microwave popcorn for lunch. That's all I would eat because then I could go home that night and waste my entire day's worth of points on pizza. Like, that's terrible. And so, I knew I wasn't being healthy and that I didn't have a good relationship with food. And I knew that I was going to pass my bad relationship with food on to my son if I didn't change it. So after he was born, I busted my ass. I ate healthy. I ate whole foods. I tried to not eat processed things. I ate fruits and vegetables and, protein, all that stuff. I exercised, and in 9 months, lost 95 pounds. When I got to 85 pounds, I decided to go back to Weight Watchers because I wanted to get my lifetime so I could become a leader. And that's exactly what I did. I went to Milwaukee with a bunch of women who I still love to this day, and we all became leaders. I got my own meeting, and I loved implementing, my new discovery of what it's like to eat whole foods and what that can do for you into my meetings. I love doing comparisons. You can eat this 8-point Pop-Tart for breakfast, or for the same points, you can eat 2 eggs, bacon, and fruit. What's going to keep you full longer? I loved implementing that stuff. But here's the thing. Then Ashley's got corporate breathing down her neck because, Weight Watchers endorses tons of products, and they have tons of products of their own. They have candy. They have granola bars. They have little bags of pretzels, all that kind of stuff. And they are breathing down my neck to sell them and push them and get people to buy them. And I'm like, you know what? I did not just go through all of this with my own journey to get up in front of this room and shove these products down people's throats just to hit a quota, especially when I don't even believe in these products. And so I quit based on principle because I just didn't want to lead like that. And so that's when I found Beachbody. I moved. I didn't have a gym anymore, and so I needed a workout program that I could do in my house. And it ended up being a Beachbody program, and I fell in love with the company. They believe in eating healthy and portion control and eating whole foods and exercising. And, now I can take these people who I work with and get them into a group. I can hook them up with the right program for them because we have programs for all the way from very beginners who have never exercised or who are super overweight, all the way on up to insanity, which is for the mentally insane. And that way, I can work with them one-on-one, get them doing a program and a routine, and, then they get a food plan with it and all this stuff. And people ask me, like, do you feel like you're lying because you tell people you've lost 140 pounds and, like, make them believe it was through Beachbody? No, because I've never made people believe that I lost my weight using Beachbody. Am I sorry I did Weight Watchers? No. I think it's a great program, but I also think that they need to put a lot more focus into how they teach people to eat and what they're teaching them to eat rather than just portion control. That's just me. And, like, do I feel like I'm leading people on to believe that I did this with Beachbody? No. Because the fact of the matter is, I still battled through this shit. I still had to lose 140 pounds. And I still have my journey to share with you guys. I still have all the emotions and things I had to face and whatever. And so, like, I'm not sorry in sharing that. And, like, am I going to post every time, like, oh, I did this with Weight Watchers, but now I work for Beachbody? No, because it's just not necessary. If people ask, I have no problem telling them. I have no problem sharing it. But anyways, I got a couple questions from you guys. Writing your food down and tracking is a huge thing from Weight Watchers, and it's actually the key. They asked if I still do that or if I did. After I went back after my son was born, I was basically using the Simply Filling plan. I don't know if that's still what it's called now, but that's what it was called back then. And that's where you choose from lists of whole foods, but you don't have to count. And so I got really used to doing that. And now that I eat paleo, no, I don't track or count. But the thing is, I make sacrifices to be able to not track or count. I mean, I don't eat grains. I don't eat dairy. I eat very healthy. So that's why I don't have to count or track. And do I still use Weight Watchers? No. I actually haven't really used Weight Watchers since after my son was born, even though I went back to be a leader. Just because, the concept is great, like I said, but I'm so much more about teaching people how to eat right and eat healthy. I eat more food now than I ever did when I was on Weight Watchers, and I'm the smallest I've ever been. And it's because I make better choices now. When you eat healthy, like, you can eat an entire meal for how many calories are in a Snicker bar. And so, like, once I got that concept down, it just clicked. Like, I'd rather eat a lot of food. I'd rather eat steak and potatoes and whatever than a bag of 100-calorie snack packs. So that's my story. That's my journey. If you guys have any more questions, don't hesitate to ask. Mwah!